So, I was about to record a video about normal maps, and I thought maybe a quick little video just explaining what normals actually are might be helpful before I get into the more interesting part. So, first things first, let's imagine that I've got this shape right here, three faces stuck together, and I'm going to look at edge on. All right? And this is what it looks like edge on. Now, a normal is just well, in geometry terms, it just means at a right angle. So the normal is describing which direction each one of these is pointing towards at a kind of a right angle. So if I look at what the normals for these faces would look like, be something like this. It's just a line in the direction that these are pointing. Right angle right there. So these are the normals for these three faces. Because these are the exterior of these faces. These are the outside direction of these faces. This is the inside. This is the outside. They're all pointing away. Now, the interesting thing about normals is they don't necessarily always have to point in the same direction that is straight out. It's when they bend that you get interesting results. Now, this gets, changes how the faces look. So if I look at this, if the edges were a hard edge, you can see that the normals are the same direction all the way across, all the way across, all the way across. And there's a very clear disconnect right here where the two faces meet. And that is when you get a hard edge like this. But a soft edge, where they look like they blend together, that looks more like this. The normals bend and merge together into a single cohesive direction when they hit the corners. And I like to say that the difference between a hard edge and a soft edge is the difference between a volleyball and a disco ball. You can see how they look different. Now, the interesting thing is what happens when you start bending them in different directions on the face itself that have nothing to do with the direction the face is pointing or making them blend from one edge to the next. And that is when you start creating normal maps. And that's all I'm going to say about that for now.